Hi guys, I have got a haul today. It's a few things that come over the last week. I was waiting for some more stuff, but this is the only time I'm going to be able to get it done. So as you know, I'm way ahead because due to my surgery, I was kind of stuck. Sushi, get out. I was kind of stuck on videos, and then I got a whole bunch of stuff, so I got way ahead on my videos because I wanted to get ahead of her surgery and then summer, and yeah, so now I'm super ahead. But anyways, I have been holding off on these videos because I was waiting for stuff. Well, chronologically in time order, in real time, my surgery is just in a couple days, so I want to get this one taken care of and everything put away prior to surgery that I have. I guess the other items that I'm currently waiting on are just going to have to wait until post-surgery. So, you can kind of see Floofy's tail. My little helps. My yo helps. So, let's get into it. So, if you remember my one haul, I got this skirt and then the hat set from when we went to the AG store. Well, I didn't get the top to go with the skirt I wanted, but I did get one of the Janie and Jack tops. So we'll just start out with it. This is the Janie and Jack Wrapped in Bows top. And it is pink, and it's got like this lace down the middle and then these black bows. Which is actually funny because on the back, they have, for the options, actually I have the hat with that shirt with that skirt, and this one had these options with the skirt. So I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be cutting this portion apart since I already have this one, and this one honestly doesn't even have the jacket, where this one has the jacket and the other top. So but that one has the other skirt. I'm not gonna get, if I could find the jacket for a decent price, I might get the jacket. I kind of like this top better, but in all honesty, I'm not a huge fan of this skirt right here, as well as they only came out with one pair of shoes. That's my annoyance with their mix and matches. You have basically making two outfits, but you've got one pair of shoes. So here is the top to go with the skirt that I already have. And then the stinking hanger. So I'm separating the stuff out. I'm going to put it in the bag with the skirt is behind the hat. You know what? Maybe I will keep that portion because I have the hat and locket. So the skirt is in here. So I will put that in there. And then to go with that, I did get the shoes. So the top itself was no longer available on the website, but it showed it was in New York and LA. So I had asked around to see if anybody was going to New York and LA and could pick it up for me, and nobody did. And then randomly there was a sale. So there was a sale going on, and Crystal and I went together. There were some things she wanted, there were some things I wanted, and we got bumped up above the amount you needed to get the percentage off for the sale. So I did, and the shoes were still available. I think the shoes are still available. Like if I wanted to grab another pair of these just in case I create another outfit, I could. But I'm not one to typically need two pairs of the same shoes. So these are the Janie and Jack Holiday Rose shoes. And then they are just like a black patent leather open shoe with these elastic straps and then the red bows. So I'm gonna not keep the box, but I do keep these. And then this will go in the bag. And I'm just gonna call this my holiday dress, or my holiday outfit, because by the time I got around to ordering a holiday outfit, they were sold out. And I'm not too upset because the Janie and Jack holiday outfit was not my favorite this year. So I was not crushed that I didn't get the whole holiday outfit. Then I also ordered the little bitty baby. I got the blonde hair, blue-eyed one. So now I have all the babies. I have the dark skin, the medium skin, light skin, and then I also have Binks. Blinks. How do you say his name? Oh, I forgot to grab the scissors, so get her out. She's just, like I said, she's got the blonde, reddish blonde hair and blue eyes. And then she comes in the same outfit that the one doll that I ordered last time when I got the bed came with. I do want to get the stroller and the little bathtub. I just haven't ordered them yet, so maybe eventually, don't know yet, but I did get the baby for now. My biggest thing with the stroller, I want the stroller desperately, is I've heard from multiple people the stroller doesn't fold down, and I wished it did. And then, so if you remember, I got, where is she? Right here. Holly, I still have not, I'm thinking of naming her Christina, but I'm not sure. But Holly is the doll that I got from the consignment sale. I'll grab her quick. And as you remember, she's a one-of-a-kind doll, and she came in this outfit, but she was missing the shirt. So I have gotten the shirt that goes with the outfit. And then I was able to find the headband that goes with the outfit as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on her now. I was showing her to Heather, and Heather's like, it looks like somebody tried to recreate Maya, one of the girls of the year, because she's got like this reddish blonde hair. She has the braid like Maya's, and then she has brown eyes and freckles. Heather's like, it seriously looks like somebody was trying to recreate Maya, which is funny because you can find Maya pretty easily for not that expensive. Somebody just listed a Maya in complete meat, her complete meat outfit, and she was, I want to say like $85. So why someone would basically try to recreate a Maya in the one-of-a-kind form where they're super expensive. Now, I can see, like, I honestly toyed with the idea of making a Sonali or a Sonali lookalike, because Sonali nude sells for what a one-of-a-kind doll sells like. Same goes for Cecile. So I know a few people have used the one-of-a-kind creator to make like a Cecile or to make Sonali, but Maya's easier to come by. But she now has her headband that goes with her outfit. So she's got a complete outfit now. And then to go with her complete outfit, hopefully she'll stay right here. Just lean her against this. I was able to get the meat accessories. It is missing one item, which that's what I've been waiting for. It was supposed to come like 2 days ago, but the seller is in Wisconsin for the one item. And Wisconsin, I don't know what's up with their post office and like their post type stuff, but like when American Girl ships, it gets stuck forever in Wisconsin. And it literally sat in Wisconsin for a week. And then it just started moving yesterday. So that will have to come in a future haul. So if you know what it is, you know what it is already, the missing item after I show what I have. So first off, we've got the backpack, which is like a little silver backpack, and it's got, what does it say? Lovely, inspiration, dreamer, happy, and then it's got like little designs all over it, and American Girl can wear it. It comes with 3 pens. They're faux pens, so like the lids don't come off or anything. So we've got purple, green, and red. And actually, I think I bought this pack of pens or markers at some point to put up in Nikki and Isabel's room, because they only came with, I think, a few pencils, and I wanted more on their desk. So I believe I got these there, but they came with this. It also comes with 2, like, a pink and purple, like almost terry cloth scrunchies. And then lastly is a little sketchbook that says my sketchbook. And then I think there's a sketch on the first page, but the rest is blank. Yep, there's like a color type page. And then the rest are just like blank papers. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's 2 more. And then the rest are just blank pages. So that is her accessory. So the outfit that Christina has on now, that one is a Truly Me outfit that I got a while ago, and I have the complete outfit with the accessories. So I put that on her. I thought it looked nice on her. I'm still looking for the one outfit that I actually wanted to order her in, but they were out of, as well as I'm looking for the accessories to the boyish outfit that I did end up picking up, because what I decided to do is I ordered the accessories that I wanted so I could find the outfit later on. And then I ordered the more boyish outfit, the ones that basically you'd pick, the more masculine outfit, if you want to say, for the one-of-a-kind dolls, because my boy dolls don't have as much clothes as the girl dolls, and I figured that would at least give them another outfit to wear. But I am currently looking for the meat accessories to go with that outfit, so then I would have 4. I'd have 2 one-of-a-kind dolls, but hopefully 4 one-of-a-kind outfits and the accessories to go with the outfits. But yeah, so her outfit will be complete with, Holly's outfit will be complete with accessories. I just need that one more item from her accessories, and like I said, I ordered it. It's just stuck in the mail. Next, some people might find this disturbing, but okay, whatever. I ended up ordering this pair of green eyes. I'm going to be making a custom doll for my daughter. She knows about it. I think it's the right skin tone. So, just be forewarned, a headless doll with one eye. Yeah, I actually think it's the right skin tone. So I have a Marisol that her eyes got melted. So I don't know if you can see, where's the camera? You can see some of the paint is chipped off her one eye, and she's missing an eye. What happened was I got her used, and I thought I could fix her eyes, and I didn't realize her eyes were melted. Or her one eye that's not in, it was melted. Like, it was melted so it wouldn't, I could get it back in, but it would not open and close. And then I took it out, and I was talking to Heather and showed it to her, and she's like, you know, that eye got melted at some point. So I don't know if the previous owner tried to replace eyes, or if it was in the heat and got melted. I don't know how the eye itself got melted. Part of it got melted. So I needed to get replacement eyes for her anyways. I was going to sell her as a TLC doll, since, I mean, I do have the eye. Her body's in good shape, and her wig is actually in decently good shape. But I was going to sell her as a TLC doll, but what I would have had to sell her for was less than what I actually paid for her. Because like I said, when I bought her, I bought her at a consignment sale, and she was wrapped up in a plastic bag. So honestly, I thought, well, even though she was laying down, and when you set her up, her eyes didn't open. But I thought, because one of the set of eyes, and you can kind of see the lash, hopefully you can see her lashes are kind of trimmed. Well, to me, it looked like her lashes were like, I don't know if some people know the eye trick. You can tuck some of the lashes in to make them hold their eyes closed while they're upright. And because those lashes on the side were missing, I thought maybe it was due to that. Well, it wasn't. It was her. She had bad eyes, and I took a gamble. I was trying to get a Marisol for my daughter because she was missing Marisol. I did find a really nice Marisol inexpensively, but she did have most of her meat outfit. She only was missing, I think, the scarf. So I just had to find the scarf to go with the Marisol that I ended up giving my daughter. But in order to sell her, I just kept putting it off. And then I I'm kind of slowly had been looking for eyes to customize her, and I have a wig coming for her. So these are the eyes that I've got for her. I had the other eye. Her body's sitting over here too. So I'm trying to figure out what to put her. I might just wrap her eyes back up in the tissue paper and put it with her body. Like I said, I've got a wig coming as well. Hopefully I can get this Marisol wig off without damaging it and I can sell it, because the wig itself is in good shape. The biggest issue was these eyes from this doll. So after I've recovered, because it's going to be a Christmas present. So my daughter kind of knows, she knows about it, but she'll forget about it by Christmas. And then my husband, after I've recovered and everything, can help me with the eyes. And then next, like I said, at the consignment sale, we did go back for half price. My husband's son and I went. Spent a lot more than I was planning on it because I took my husband and son. And some things just happened to jump in our bag. Like, we got a really nice popcorn popper to make theater popcorn at home for $6. I mean, we did get some good deals when we went. My son got a pair of Hey Dudes for $3, a pair of dress shoes for, I think it was $1. I'm trying to think what else we got. We got some really good deals. My husband also found a couple games. We got my daughter some more Squishmallows. My son picked out a couple toys he wanted. And I kept going back and forth with this. And finally, my husband just picked it up and put it in the bag. So as I mentioned before, they had a Hanukkah set, which I already have. They had the Hanukkah set, the Hanukkah Truly Me set. They had Melody's nightstand or bed accessories, I think it was. Which I was toying with the idea, but when I looked up on eBay the comps, basically with shipping, I can get that whole set for what they had it listed as. So I chose to pass on that. And then what else did they have? They had another set that I already had. It wasn't like a food item. It was something else they had. And then they had two more sets that I knew we had. So those were obviously a no. The Hanukkah set we already have, so that was a no. So it was down to the two. And when we were at the American Girl store, I was looking for the pizza set, and they were out of them at the store, so I had asked if I could order it, because if you don't know, if you're at the store and they do not have something in stock, or you can order it from the website and then they don't charge you shipping. So I asked, I'm like, can I order this to have it shipped to my house? And the lady's like, I'm sorry, unfortunately, it's sold out. She goes, I think they're redesigning it. She goes, I'm not sure. And I'm like, oh crap, because I've been wanting more food items, because I only have a small tote of food items, and actually most of that is my coffee shop. That's in the tote with the food items. That and Blair's Kitchen stuff. So I'm like, crap. As well as it's $36. So this was $25, so that's what my husband just says, get it. It was listed as American Girl Pizza Party Set new in box. So here's what the box looks like. And I mean, that part is still sealed, but I know that you can take those off and put them back on. I'm sitting here picking at it, and it's already split open. So let's see if it's actually new in box. And I can see, yes it is. So we've got all the plastic on them. So this is the older one that had retired before. They really crammed that in there. So first off, we've got the cardboard pizza box. And I will be taking that cover off like I usually do. This is why I don't like their plasticky stuff. So it's just a cardboard box that says American Girl Pizza, fresh and hot. And it does open up. And next we have the pizza with 2 slices. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the box. So you've got the pizza and the 2 slices. And it's a pepperoni pizza. So that's what it looks like in the box. And just close the box up. We've got 2 plates that are white with a like aqua brim. We've got 2 strawberry sodas with straws. Oh, they're not sodas, they're sparkling waters. Oh, and they even have the little tabs so the dolls can hold them here. So it's probably sitting right here. I like when they put those type things on the doll, or on the accessories. All right, guys. So you can make it look like she's holding it. So we've got 2 strawberry sodas. We've got 2 aqua bowls. See, this is where I don't understand. Why do we have, why couldn't we have done these in the same color? They're like, one is blue and one is clear. One is literally teal, like a teal blue, and the other one is like mint green. Then we've got 2 ice cream sundaes. And they just sit in the bowls. So on the bottom, it looks like there's a vanilla scoop that more sits in the bowl. And then you've got a chocolate scoop, a vanilla scoop, and some whipped cream. And then there's some sprinkles and chocolate syrup on the top. So that bottom one's more to get it to stay in the bowl. And then last for this set is 2 metal spoons. So for the ice creams. So that's to look like that. So yeah, my husband told me to go ahead. Like I said, I kept picking it up and I kept like, it wasn't half off. I didn't really want to pay $25 for it, but it was one of those things that I thought, you know, if I go back and it's still available, it's meant to be. Even buying it brand new from AG would have been $35. The comps were actually the $25 or more with shipping and taxes. So that's why I decided to go ahead and get this one. And I'll just deal with that later. And I also picked up at the consignment sale the Dunkin' Donut Halloween bucket. I thought it was really cute when they debuted it last year. And I went to Dunkin' Donuts like 4 times at like 7 a.m. to get the bucket with the munchkins. And every time they didn't have it. And one time I went in and the lady was just rude. And it was like, you know what, that was the last time I was going to go back. And honestly, I've not even been back to Dunkin'. And around Halloween time, their pumpkin spice donuts and munchkins are my favorite donuts. I absolutely love their pumpkin spice ones. I had gotten a few from before when I went to try to get the bucket because it went viral on TikTok. Of course, everybody had to have it. Oh, and there's the cute lid. I don't know if you can see. It's got a couple bats and a moon and stars. But when the employee was like super, super rude about it, that I was just like, I literally, like, there were some people in front of us in line. They weren't even ordering munchkins. They were ordering something else. They were ordering coffees and they were ordering something else. So we got up and I'm like, do you have any of the buckets? And I asked something else and she just snapped at me. And when I'm like, okay, no, thank you. Like, the way she snapped at me, it was like, I'm not even purchasing anything. I don't really need anything here. They didn't even have any pumpkin spice munchkins at that time. So really, if they would have had this, I would have got whatever munchkins. I didn't care. I would have just been like, put the 50 munchkins in and call it good, because my kids would have eaten them. But I was very put off by her behavior, so that I was like, okay. And she's like, well, what do you want? Like, literally, not, is there anything else I can help you with? Well, what do you want was her next thing. And I go, nothing. And then her manager was standing right there. And I go, due to her behavior, there was a few other items I would have considered, because they did have pumpkin spice donuts that I was thinking about getting, even if they didn't have this. But due to her behavior, I was like, I was going to get the rest of your pumpkin spice donuts, which you have a dozen left. I go, but due to your rude employee and her behavior, no thank you. I'm like, you realize that's the face of your company. That's the face of your store. Somebody that is that rude to employees. I don't care. My opinion, like, I've worked in customer service. I've worked in food. I've worked in retail. Even if you have one person rude to you, even if you have multiple people in a row rude to you about something, you don't snap at the third customer. You can't. And the way she snapped at me, I'm like, you just lost a sale. And there was nobody behind us, and the store wasn't even busy at the point we had gone. So, and the manager just kind of shrugged his shoulders, and it's like, yeah, maybe you need to start reevaluating your employees, or at least don't have somebody acting like that. Or if they've had a bunch of bad customers in a row, maybe you need to you just put them in another place temporarily for them to calm down. Not hard. But that's beside the point. I did get the bucket. I paid a whole 10 cents for it. Not 10 cents, 25 cents. They had it listed for 50 cents, and then they had it 50% off, so I paid 25 cents for it. And I didn't even have to pay, because to get this, you had to buy 50 munchkins, and then you had to pay like $3 for the bucket. So instead of having to pay all that, I just got it for a quarter. And then lastly, I picked up these mini pound puppies. They come in a set of 2. I honestly might go back to get a couple more. Are they tied down in the box? Yes, they are. There we go. So I did pick up one. I had this one as a child in the full size. I thought these would be cute for the twins in their bedroom. So I got the black pound puppy with the white face. And like I said, I had him in the full size. I had the big one in him. And then I got the brown face, or brown head with the white face, black ears, and then a white body one as well. And these are cute. They're just classic minis, pound puppies, 2 minis inside. And then on the back, they have an adoption certificate, but I don't need that. But yeah, that was my last haul pre-surgery. So anything after this video is going to be post-surgery. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.